Okay. Right. that failed miserably the first time, but it's alright. It could be worse. The first time round when I were doing it, it said that it had an error registering the thumbnail, and I thought, wow, just my luck, isn't it? Fucking hell. One moment. Yeah, I had to cough there. So I had to turn off my mic. Anyway, it's another week. It's another week. That's the only thing I can really say about this. It's another week. Another week gone. I would name this an Easter special video, but there's nothing special about it. We're not even on Easter. We're not even on Easter Sunday. That's tomorrow. So really, I should be, you know. Anyway, well, welcome. Jesus Christ, I don't know what it is. I'm just very phlegmy tonight. Well, not very phlegmy. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but I'm just a tad bit phlegmy. Let me just check my notifications really quick. Ah, yes. Now live on your channel, weekly live stream. Thanks, YouTube. That's good to know. I call it weekly live stream because that's basically all it is. What up? I'm looking at the chat. What up? What's good? For some reason I want to cough very loudly. I don't know why. I just one moment. There we go. This is what happens when you don't drink water. Fucking hell. Let me just get that really quick. Right, well, considering there's barely any water in my bottle, I'm just gonna drink the tiny bit that's left in it. And that squeak was my bottle opening. It does a very horrible kind of noise. So yeah. And my lid, the bottle lid, wants to fucking roll off my leg for some reason. Please stop. There we go. That's my second lot of water that I've had today. The funny thing is, I drink more coffee than I drink water. There we go. It does a very horrible squeaking sound. I will admit, it does a very horrible squeaking sound. And this time I actually remembered to put my phone on Do Not Disturb before I go live. That way my phone doesn't vibrate and we're perfectly fine. My phone won't vibrate. But I am going to keep checking it, just like frequently. Well, not frequently, but just occasionally. We seem to be alright for battery, I should mention. We're good for an hour. It's on 27%. I wonder how long that'll last. For people who don't know, I have a tendency to go live and then my phone will be like on 15% and it'll be very badly timed. And the reason why it's always like that is because I never plug it in at night. Well, I mean, I do, but I mean, like, I never plug it in before I go live. I never do that. Why? Because I'm an idiot. I've got nothing better to do. So, yeah. And the good news is, I've just realised, because I have... Because it tells me that I can't rotate my screen, the screen can open. Yes, I'm aware that I can't rotate the bloody screen, Prism. Bloody hell. it's trying to say to me, actually, you can't do that. And it's like, well, I know that, mate. Have a bit of a rundown. Let's just have a bit of a rundown of what's been happening throughout the bloody week. Not much, I will say, not much. So now, and then that type of shit happens. When will it learn to stop doing that? Okay, right. Well, I accidentally tapped my avatar. Then didn't want to do that. You know, we should be fine. I should be fine. I don't think I'll get any notifications. So therefore, I'm just gonna turn my phone off, do not disturb. And if I hear vibrating from my phone, then obviously, yeah, there we go. Anyway, a week. So that happened. Anyway, there's this one thing I've actually decided to do. Right, there's this one thing I've decided to do. I've decided that I'm not because here's the thing. I have this. Well, it's not really a problem, but it's like I have like a thing where I constantly scroll on Blue Sky, and it's starting to become like a really unhealthy habit. So what I've started trying to do this thing where I just like calm down with the scrolling. I just stop scroll. Well, yeah. There's just something about scrolling on Blue Sky now that's just not as fun. I don't know what it is. Oh, by the way, funny story about Blue Sky. I loaded it up this morning, got a notification, and guess what? A bot followed me. Oh dear. It looked like a porn bot. And it's like, oh, amazing. Thanks. Jesus. I blocked the account because I don't allow there's a couple of things that that when following me on Blue Sky, right? This is for anyone who decides to tune in. If you're an AI account, you're immediately getting blocked. If you're a porn account, you're immediately getting blocked. You know, that's just the way it works for me. Anyway, so that's kind of trailing off topic. I've decided to just like calm down with all the scrolling on Blue Sky kind of stuff, because I've noticed it's starting to become a habit for me. So I've just kind of slowed, like I'm just slowing down with it. Only going on there if I want to post something, which is very rare, probably is very rare. And I'll tell you what, one thing, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if it did that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of like calming down with the amount amount of fucking like Blue Sky posts, so like YouTube that I'm. Well, actually, no. If I said that about YouTube, I'd be lying because I had it open earlier watching someone review Spitfire chamber strings. Don't ask me why. I just find them very relaxing because I already have it. I already have it, so you're probably wondering why are you watching it if you've already got it? Just play with it yourself. And the thing is, I just find it really entertaining to see their opinions and things like that. I don't know. That's just a thing with me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of just calming down with the whole fucking. Oh, let's scroll on Blue Sky. Oh, let's scroll on Instagram. Because I looked at my digital well-being like a few days ago. It was depressing. You should have seen my Actually, can I get up? Can I get up the screenshot? I think I can, because I can get up images. Hang on, I'll get up the image of my fucking screen time. Because, hang on, I'm gonna catch it in real time. We're gonna have a look. We're gonna look at my, hold up. Wait, hold up. Hold up, what happened then? I had a look at my phone and then it did. You know what, I'm just gonna get a screenshot from from when I took it last. Let me try and find it. Screenshots. This will show how much time I really spend on Discord and things like that. When I can find the screenshot, where is it? By the way, if anyone's typing in the chat, I should probably mention I cannot see the chat at the moment, so just give me a minute. I mean, yeah. Where is it? I could have... well, found it. Found it. Right, this is this, when I can get it up. Yep. Let's just grab this. Right, this. I'm just gonna make it bigger and put it off to the side. I'm also gonna move my character. This, ladies and gents. No, now you do, because now you do, because I've actually loaded it up. This, ladies and gents, this thing with Discord being the most used app. That's not good. This just shows how much time I spend on Discord, and it's ridiculous. I get 75 notifications, and I unlocked my phone. This is not today. This is in general. And that's not good. Like, I spend that much time on Discord, it's actually depressing. I actually spend that much time on Discord, it's actually depressing. It really does, like, it really is depressing. And the reason behind it, again, this isn't a recent screenshot, this was like a couple of months ago, but I'd like to think it still stands, except maybe add a bit more time to Instagram, but it's not really good, because of all the time that I spend on Discord, I could be making music. Just let that sink in. Although I have read well, no, I haven't read a study. I actually heard it from a video. I actually found this thing in the video where scientists apparently did like this study about like productivity that humans can have, and I've read that the productivity humans can have is up to about 3.5 hours, something like that, which is mental. But yeah, again, let's just take a moment to just look at the whole fucking thing. Like, I have focus mode, right? I have a thing called focus mode, but the funny thing is about that, I don't use it. The only thing that I have enabled for focus mode is Instagram, and that's about as useful as a fucking... I'll admit, putting focus mode on only Instagram is like fucking reversing into a car. It's ridiculous, and also bad. Okay, that was actually a very odd. That was a very weird analogy. What the fuck? Oh my god. But yeah, I spend a ridiculous amount of time on Discord, and I am trying to fucking. This year, I have been trying to, like, limit. Well, not limit, but, like. Well, yeah, limit. I've like, trying to been. I love it when I can't speak. I've been trying to limit the amount of time that I use on Discord. Mainly because, like, it's crazy. I'm also trying to, like, as a whole, I'm trying to stay. I'm not staying on, like, even though I just said that earlier, I watched YouTube for. We're watching YouTube. Here's the thing with. I am trying to limit watching that as well. Like, not watching that too often. Because. I'm not sure if anyone. I'm not sure if anyone else is like this. But here's what I do. Instead of watching the video, I go into the comments. Am I the only one who does that? And then, like, I don't know what it is. It's like my brain wants me to just scroll through the comments and, like, let's look for hate. And it's like, why are you doing this to me, man? Just let me be. Please. Just let me, just let me watch the video. You know, and I am trying to, that's why I'm trying to, like, stop, like, limit that so then I don't get tempted to just go, oh, let's look at the comments. Oh, a bit of beef. I've just realised I said a bit of beef, knowing that some people are probably American and they don't probably understand what that means. Okay, for non-British people, the term beef is basically drama. It's like, oh, a bit of drama. Oh, bit of beef. Bit of beef. But, yeah, it is wild. So, what do I do instead? Instead, I watch my DVDs on my DVD player. Because why the hell not? No one can stop me, and it's the stuff that I like. So, yeah. If people don't like that, then, well, yeah, well, you know what to do then. But, yeah, so if I want to watch stuff, what I usually do is I either load up Netflix, because they've actually put decent stuff on there recently. They've actually put because here's the thing, right? British Netflix is an absolute fucking blessing, right? Not a lot of, like, you know, we all give, like, a bunch of shit to Netflix, but you know, the British Netflix, now that is where the fucking gold mine is. It is a proper fucking gold mine. Then again, I'm saying that because the only shows that they have on there is, like, actual shows that I've watched. So, yeah. As a Brit, like, you wouldn't get this anywhere else. I can assure you. Because region locks go brrr. But I'll say this, UK Netflix, British Netflix is an absolute bloody blessing. Most of the time, anyway. You know, obviously, yeah. Which is a thing, actually. I've been getting in, speaking of Netflix, a couple days ago, I think it were, I watched some of the new Black Mirror series. Because here's the thing, I'm a sucker then. My phone lagged there, whoops. Anyway, I'm, like, a proper fucking sucker for anthologies. So I've been sat there just watching Black Mirror. Now I'll say this, Black Mirror, oh my god, I bloody love it. It's up there with my first favourite. Then again, it probably does. So hold on, let me just get the image in. Let me just get up the image. Yeah, let's just get the image. Go to camera. See, this is what I like now that I know that I can add images to the stream. I can just show off things, like uh. See, Black Mirror, right? Right. I'm gonna put myself to the side. Put myself to the side like that. Right. Black Mirror is up there with this lovely show. Now, none of you will have probably seen this show because it's very obscure. But the funny thing is, me and my partner, we're bloody obsessed with it. It's up there with this. It is really good. I do recommend it. It is. I could go on for hours about how much this, like, how brilliant this show is. This show, right? The music in this show is actually what inspired me to continue on with my music, believe it or not. And the funny thing is, I actually spoke with the guy who made the music. So yeah, take that with what you will. Anyway, little tangent about my favourite shows over. Point is, Black Mirror, I've been watching the new series of that, and I think it's actually really good. Because I recognised, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with British shows. I know Black Mirror is technically like a mix between American and British, but here's the thing. With British shows, for every Brit out there, it's a game of Guess Who. Now, you're probably thinking, what makes me say that? And whenever you watch a British show, if you're British, right, you watch a British show, you recognise everyone immediately. Especially in the comedy space. Everyone, there's... Like, in British comedy, it's always the same people, so that's why I say it's like a game of Guess Who. Anyway, now for the main attraction of the stream, because now time for the main attraction of the stream, because I went on for 23 minutes about random stuff. This lovely man. I don't know why I brought him in. We just did. Okay. I thought my phone was going to crash then, to be honest with you. But no, we're absolutely fine. I'm going to move him off to the side, then he doesn't obstruct the beautiful view of me. Okay, in real life I'm not. Okay, look, in real life I'm not exactly that attractive. Let's just get that very clear. Anyway. Oh my god. Actually, yeah. You know what? Let's just take a moment. Oh, for God. Bring my character to the... Oh my god, why is he not bringing my character to the front? Right. Brassaball. Okay, Brassaball, I'm gonna have to get rid of you, buddy. I'm gonna have to get rid of you, pal. Which is funny, because in the story, he's the villain, so he's not really a pal. Anyway, I'm gonna take a moment to talk about the star of the show, me. We're going to be talking about me, my character, because let's face it, if you read the description of the video, but also stream, you're probably thinking, oh, it's probably clickbait. It's not. We are going to start talking about it now. Anyway, so we're going to start talking about this lovely chap, which is me. Now, I know what you're thinking. So this is Noah, right? As you all know. He's literally the poster child of my channel. He's like my mascot. That sounds like a weird mascot. I mean, yeah, it kind of is a mascot, but mainly my OC. He's also my persona. Ha 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 ha. Although I will admit, This version, the emo version, I feel represents more me. I'm not saying that I'm an emo, but here's the thing. Someone pointed out to me how much younger this version of Noah looks, right? And technically speaking, right, this version of me, this version of Noah, he actually goes by a different name, believe it or not. You know what? Let's get the other bloke in, shall we? Let's get Noah in. Let's get Noah in really quick, because I actually do have full body character design for him. So hold on, give me a moment. Where is he? I even have a full body design for this one that I have as my avatar, VTuber model, whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm not even a VTuber. I'm more of a PNG tuber, really. But anyway, where is it? Yes, here he is. Here's the lovely man, right? This is the full body version of Noah. Look at him. Bro's got the boots. And yes, it does have a watermark on it, and that's my friend's watermark, so, you know, kudos to her. So yeah, this is the full body of Noah. Look at him. It's like a, oh fucking hell, it's like it's like a character sheet. No, not character sheet, that's D&D, what am I on about? That's a character reference. I don't know what they call it, I'm not an artist, can you tell? I'm not an artist, so I don't really know the terminology, so please do take that into account. But, damn, it has a lot of colours, though. Yeah, he has got a lot of colours, like, that's kudos to Liv, who is probably watching. I'll soon know if she sends me a Discord message in like a moment and my phone starts vibrating. But yeah, he does have a lot of colours. And, okay, I thought my phone vibrated then. Anyway, so yeah, that's him, right? Well, Liv just sent me a sticker that's waving, so yeah, she's watching. She's watching, which, yeah. Anyway, so this is obviously this is the full-bodied character for him, and yeah. So like I said, I was talking about how this version that I'm using as my VTuber rig has like a separate, like it has like a separate name, right? And you're probably wondering, I'm going to get up the full character model, by the way, because it is really, like, when you see my character's full-blown design, you'll be like, what the hell? Hold on, let me just get it up. Where is he? It's funny, because he's not even that hard to miss. I could just filter it out to just downloads, but I'm too lazy to do that. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to, because Jesus Christ. Okay, right, okay, so, right. The full-blown version of my actual character. Like, the one I'm using for my VTuber model. Oh dear, he's tiny. Yes, you can definitely see him. Okay, right, hold on. I'm gonna make him bigger. Look at this! He's got the fucking abs. He's jacked. He's jacked. Like, he's been working out of the fucking gym. Anyway, so this version of him, right? I should probably give a bit of context. In the AU, they have two versions of, like, they have like some sort of battle form, and then they have like a normal human form. Obviously, the normal human form is just called, and they also have different names for like the different. Well, it's confusing, but it's Neptunian logic. Anyway, so this version, right? Oh, there we go. Right, I'm trying to. There we go. Right. So so this man, right, that I have as myself. So obviously they have different names for like the character models. So like you have like the normal one, which should just be the actual character name, and you'd have another which is like, I don't know, it's just like a second name to like distinguish them, and they also have different. They also have this. Fuck it out. They also have distinguished personalities. Distinct personalities, not distinguished. My brain is trying to become a thesaurus. Anyway, so this version is actually called Tanzanite. He's called Tanzanite. And you're probably thinking, oh, Tanzanite? Why is that? Here's the thing. If you look up what Tanzanite is, it's like a different type of purple. So, yeah, this is him. Like I said, he's fucking jacked. And, yeah. Now, his personality, he does have, because when he's in this form, he does have a second personality. Basically, for his second personality, right? So normal Noah, the human Noah, I imagine him being fucking an absolute fucking dumbass. He's just like a full blown fucking dumbass. He is like just a full blown fucking dumbass. He Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. He looked like he could whack someone in Mortal. He looked like he could whack someone in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, he probably could. He probably could, and he probably would. Okay, hang on one moment. I just saw that Liv sent me an image. Now, I don't know what it is. Now, hang on, because if I exit out of the app, it's probably going to show my screen. Probably. Right, hang on. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Oh, I know what she'll have sent. She'll have sent the more updated version. Right, hold on. Let me see, is it... How do I... Right, hold on. Right, hang on. I'm going to test something really quick, right? I'm going to go to my home screen. Okay. I just want to test something. My character will look smaller, just ignore that. Is my screen viewable? Because if so, that's kind of bad, because I don't want people seeing my fucking screen. Like, could you see the screen for a brief moment there? I had my home screen open, but I don't know if you could see my screen. Could you see my screen? Because if so, we're pretty fucked, because I don't want to show that on my fucking thing. Because, well, I don't know about you, but I don't feel comfortable opening my Discord whilst I have my fucking... whilst I'm live. So if I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know if it was viewable. I don't know if like you could see my screen though. I don't want people to fucking look at my screen because no. I got oh, what's this? What have we got here? I'm just looking at the fucking things. We got. Yes, I can. And you went small mode, Mini Noah. That's your new name. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna load up my Discord then because I don't. Frankly, I don't want. I don't want people to look at my Discord. I don't want people looking at my Discord. Like my DMs, I mean. And I should have thought of that actually. I have to say though, let's just go back to my wallpaper. Let's just go back to my wallpaper a minute. We do have to agree, this is a pretty pog wallpaper. We have to agree, this is a pretty cool wallpaper. And yes, I do have Subway Surfers, don't judge me. I don't know why I have... I don't quite know why I have... what were I going to say? I don't quite know why I decided to download it, really. I just got bored of and wanted to play Subway Surfers with my friend. Believe it or not, we actually do have I actually did add him as a friend on there. So, yeah. Shall I make it become shall I make it become Inception? Watch this. I'm gonna make it become Inception. Watch. I'm gonna load up YouTube. And we're gonna watch the stream. Well, I have to say that is a lovely YouTube recommendation right there. We're just going to see. Look, you can see what I've been. Look, you can see that I've been watching things about Spitfire chamber strings and other stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go here. I'm curious. Look, it's me. No, not your Discord. I'm looking at the chat again. No, not your Discord. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, you can't see my screen. Okay, that. I'm just watching the stream now. You can't actually see my screen. That's good to know. That's good to know. So you won't be able to. So you won't be able to see it. That's good to know. Okay, I'm just gonna load up my Discord really quick. I'm just gonna have a look at this because Jesus Christ. And if on the off chance you can see my DMs, just ignore them because yes. I need to save this. Right, save it. There we go, that's my phone vibrating. That's my phone vibrating, telling me that then... Oh my god, right. Right, we're back in, Right, anyway, I've downloaded it. You probably saw all my fucking DMs there. But, meh. I'm gonna add it. I need to correct myself. The previous design... Hang on, I'm gonna put them side by side, because as it turns out, I completely forgot. There's actually two variations of Noah, so hold on. That's the new one, I think. Yeah, that's the new one. And this is the... Oh, can't put them all on the same thing. Okay, right. So basically, right, the one that I had before, hang on. This one's the most accurate one because he's got look, he's got laces on his boots. I didn't notice it. I completely forgot about it because it's been that long. It's been that long since I was shown it, but yeah. Either way, still a lot of fucking colours. Look at it. Look at the amount of colours there are. It's insane. Okay, right. Okay, I want to do something funny really quick. There's a sticker here that has a pink desk. There's a sticker here that has a pink desk. I want to try it. Oh, look, guys! It's my new gaming setup. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. It's a fucking wow. Wow. Look at me. Look at me. I've got my proper e-boy gaming setup. Oh, nah. I'm not gonna use that. Nobody needs to see me using that. Oh. I will admit, that desk is way more cleaner than my actual desk. My real desk is messy as hell. My actual desk is messy as hell. People who know me in person can probably like confirm that my desk is messier in real life compared to that. Fucking hell. Okay, anyway. Now on to introducing more characters. Woo, because there is more. There is more. Okay, right. Filter it to downloads. And who do we want to introduce next? Sure, we'll introduce her. Piss off notification. Thank you. Right. It's my phone. Now it's my phone trying to tell me your phone's on 15%. Anyway, this is the second character of the AU. This is called Helvetica. I forgot what the name meant, to be honest with you. And I'm sure Liv will probably DM me telling me what the inspiration behind the name was, because I can't bloody remember. Because this is technically her OC. This is technically her OC, and I was like, okay, I see. Well, it's one of her OCs. And it is one of the other characters for this. So yeah, this is Helvetica. As you can see, she's waving. It's almost like as if she's going hello. But yeah. Oh my god. Anyway. So yes, that's Helvetica. I'm gonna get up an image now, right, of both of them in the battle forms, Noah and Helvetica, because it is honestly a very good piece of art. I have to show it. I feel like I'm obligated to show it, so I'm gonna show it, because yes. Where is it? Where? Oh, well, I went past it, that's for sure. Here it is. Yep, edit. Thank you. This is both of them in their hero, like, battle forms. Or is it as they're called in the game, HDD? They're like HDD forms. Yes, it is like a reference to the it's like reference to like the, like, it's like hard drive reference, but yeah. Yeah, that's both of them together in their forms. Now, I could go really in character here, but I'm not going to because I'm very bad at doing that. At least when there's people watching, anyway. So, yeah, that's that. Pretty epic stuff. Wait, I just found another. Look at this, lads. Look at this. I've got a big fucking microphone and it's got a heart on it. The mic boom is covering my face. Oh my god. I don't know why I was spawning that stuff in, to be honest with you, but there you go, I just was. Now then, let me look at... Alright, now... Who are we going to introduce now? Because there's a few. There's a few. Right, let's just filter it to downloads. Obviously, we're gonna have the actual like Neptunia characters as well. It's not a Neptunia AU without the Neptunia characters. So hold on. There's who we have. There's only 2 characters in the Neptunia. Well, yeah, kind of 2 characters. There's more than that, but I don't actually have designs for them yet. But the main ones that are from the actual Neptunia verse, we have. Hold on. We have Noir. We have Noir. As you can see, she's fed up with everything. Typical. That's typical Noir for you. And then we have Neptune. We have Neptune because yes. I'm trying to make it bigger. There we go. Right. Then we have Neptune. Those are the only 2 recurring characters, as well as 2 others, I think. Hang on. Yeah, because there's 5 of the characters in total, like main characters that are in the AU, right? Whatever happened to the old ones, you're probably wondering. For those who are fans of Neptunia, you're probably thinking, well, what happened to the other characters? Yes, that's my answer, just yes. I'll probably explain that another time. I probably won't go into it now, but you get the idea. Anyway, the next character, that's an original character, if I can find it. Well, it'd help, for one, it'd help if I actually fucking... like... But okay. Technically speaking, you've already had a glimpse at this character already. You've actually already seen this character before. Probably. This one. You've seen this one before. I can guarantee you have, because there's a Halloween video that I released that actually has this character dying in it. Bit of a spoiler for those who haven't seen it. But, yeah, this Right? You're probably thinking, who is this? This, ladies and gents, her name is Rose. She don't really have a second name, it's just Rose. She does have a bit of a crucial part within the whole AU. There is something that, well, yeah, in a way, it's already explained in that one video that I have where she dies. That's already that is explained. Yeah, so she dies. Quite horrifyingly, actually. You know, quite horrifying. But there is a bit of lore behind it, which I think is also kind of explained within the video that was corresponding with it. Now then, let me. Yeah, and there's blood everywhere, and I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? What? Hold on, let me reread the message again. I read it wrong. Oops. Yeah, and there's blood everywhere, and I'm like, what the fuck in my alarming state? Yeah. I will say this. I will say this. It is pretty fucked. It is pretty fucked. It is pretty fucked. I am really. That's like abstract. Well, yeah, kind of in my head, it's kind of like abstract horror kind of thing. That it is very abstract the way she dies. Granted, the editing is a bit meh, but granted the editing on the video is a bit bleh. But I will admit the way I edited the death is quite horrifying actually. So yeah, she does get killed. She does get bitten in the neck. Imagine if YouTube are like, we're gonna have to take this down because it violates a community guideline. Now, YouTube, if you're watching, it isn't real. Anyway, so yeah, that. I will admit that death is pretty horrifying. And kind of fucked up. Even though it's like, you know, I mean, let's just be real here. It's not exactly fucking. It's not exactly the best edited video, but you know, it is pretty interesting. That's actually where I also like revealed that Noah was actually part vampire. So yeah. So who else do we have in my character list? Because there's a few, and I haven't. There's a few, and I haven't really saved all of them. So yeah, I've got no bloody clue. Let me see. What? Oh god, I'm yawning. I started yawning. Amazing. Okay, hang on. Let me just go through my character list. What am I on about character list? I'm just scrolling through my images. Whilst we're waiting, actually no, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put up an image that I thought were actually quite funny. Oh yeah, actually, we got this guy. We got this guy. Hang on. We got this guy. Let me just move myself to the side. Then you can actually see him. Because I actually added him to the list of people. This guy. You're probably thinking, ooh, who's that? Who's that guy with the... Who's this guy? And you actually have seen a little glimpse... You actually have seen a little bit of a glimpse of him. Hold on. Hold on, let me just read the chat. I should mention your music did frighten me a bit when that happened. Good, I did my job well. That was the whole point. Here's the thing, I don't know what it is. I'm a proper fucking horror advocate. Well, I fucking love, like, horrific music and all that. I don't know what it is. It's just like that's why I made Aleatory. That's why I made the Aleatory library. Not a plug, by the way. I should just mention it's not a plug. Although I will say that video was doing very well. 200 views. Thanks. Anyway, that's why I made Aleatory, because Aleatory is dedicated to the one thing that I love: horror. Anyway, this guy. You've seen him before, and you've also seen... Yeah, actually, no, you have seen him before. This guy is called Rob. And you're probably thinking, he looks familiar. With the eyes. The eyes look familiar, and the hair kind of looks familiar. And that's because... You remember how... Was it last week when I... Yeah, it was last week. You remember how last week when I said that Project Brass Bolt was basically like a failed experiment? That's who he is. Now you're probably thinking, why is his hair white? You're probably thinking, why is his hair white? That shouldn't happen, should it? And the thing is, the reason why his hair is white, the reason why Brass Bolt's hair is white, is because, I don't know, just in my mind, when someone dies, their hair just, like, in that AU, when someone dies, their hair just, like, it just goes white. It's also like just a very fun little wacky way of showing off the fact that he's actually a corpse. So yeah. Like I said, Brass Bolt was basically just a fucking like a what if I pulled a Frankenstein, except it went all horribly wrong and also involves AI. Yeah. So yeah. Here's a thought, right? Here's a thought that I want to do, right? So, obviously I have a second channel, right? I do have a couple of stories, right? That's not, no, it's not a word. That I've written. I've got a couple of stories that I've actually written, right? I don't want to put it on this channel because I feel like it would not fit. So, if I was to put it on to my second channel, the story of Brass Bolt, because I do have a story, I have written out a whole story, Liv can confirm it, I do have a whole story. Would people be willing to watch it? Or, like, listen to it? If I recorded the entire audio for it, like, obviously voices and everything, because here's the thing, I am quite the character when it comes to reading out stories. I can do, like, 7 different voices in one. right? If I turned it into like a full-blown fucking thing, would people actually watch it? Because, or listen to it even? Because, you know, I am literally trying to think of things that I want to do for my second ring on. Yeah, I'll be down for it. Right. So, yeah, so I can... That way, like I said, I can't do it on my... I don't want to do it on my, like, main channel, because, again, it doesn't fit. Second channel, however, oh, hell yeah. But, by the way, if you want my second channel, just search up. Just search up for the handle at Noah underscore... No, it's not. Hang on, no, actually, hang on. Let me try and... Can I... Hang on, I'm going to go on my laptop really quick. I'm going to join... I'm going to try and... I'm going to join the stream on my alt account. On my second channel. I'm going to join my... I'm going to join... Make my character join the second channel. Because it's just easier. It's just easier. If I do it that way. I'll just make my second channel user just go, hello, I am his second channel or something. Although it shouldn't be that hard to find, right? You can just, or even then, you can just look through my community posts and look for that one video that has the thumbnail Bushman. Although, actually, no, I can just get it up. Wait a minute, I have a screenshot of it. I can just get it up. Alright, screenshots. Where is my second channel? My stomach did a thing then. That sounded horrible. Anyway, where is it? My second channel, where are you? Where is it? I know that it's somewhere. I'm just trying to find it. Bear with. Just while I find it. Where is it? No, that's not it. Okay, I'll find it eventually. Because here's the thing, I know I took a screenshot of it. What if I use the other one? Right, yeah, let's use the other one. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. Found it. Right, there we go. Found it. So, if just a bit of a plug, this is... This subscriber count for this is not accurate. This was taken a while back when I actually opened up the channel. I have 6 subscribers, probably... I don't know if they'll probably go up by then, but I have... And this is my channel, second channel, if people want to, like, look for it. I only have 2 videos on there currently. One is actually me going outside for no reason at all. I do recommend that, it is actually kind of funny. And then I also have, like, the introduction video, which is actually fucking chaotic, I will say that. So, yeah. If you wanna... There we go, right. So, yeah, if you wanna look for it, you know, you can do. I'll also get a link for it, and I'll paste it into the stream chat. So bear with. Watch Brave stop me because I'm surprised YouTube didn't stop me from continuing on because I used Brave. Ah, yes. Nothing like a good old bit of a burp and also a hiccup at the same time. Amazing. Okay, anyway. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Right. I think I even... Right, I think for, like... Just to make it easier for myself, I actually did subscribe to my own channel. Don't ask why. I didn't subscribe to this channel on it. I did it the other way around, where I subscribed to my second channel, and that's just so that I can flick between the... Okay, I don't know why I accidentally did... Why did I click on that one? I didn't want to do that. Right, I'm going to be scrolling for ages. Let's go to N! Give me N. Give me N. Give me Noah. Give me Noah. Give me Noah. Please. I'm getting there. I'm nearly there. Almost there. 3, 2, found it. Here we go. Yeah, currently I have 6 subscribers on there with only 2 videos. I do have like a couple of, no, keyboard, please, thank you, right. I do have like a couple of videos on there, and I have like, how many community posts have I got? I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 community posts. The funny thing is I'm more of a community posts person rather than a videos person. I think that says something. Okay, anyway, I'm going to link it in the stream chat, so if you want to, like, subscribe to it. Again, that's if you want to. You know, I'm not going to... You know, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to mute the stream audio on my laptop, and I don't bloody distract myself with it. Right, I'm gonna paste the link to my second channel in the chat because yes. Well, I would if my laptop wasn't a potato. Alright, this is my second channel. Here it is. Come on, let me paste it. Come on, paste. Fucking hell. There we go, pasted it. For some reason there's a oh no, there isn't a massive chunk of space. Okay, fair enough. Alright, here's the second channel if you do wanna like subscribe to it. That's the second channel. It's in the chat. I may also add it to the description of the video, but I don't know. Never trust me when I say that I might do something, because it means that I might not. But yeah, I might actually do that, where I just record the audio of me reading out the story. Like, these stories that I have. Now, I will admit, the Brass Bolt story does get pretty dark. So, yeah. But it is pretty good. I might, you know, I'll see what I can do with it. And I might turn it into a whole fucking, like, proper production. Except I'm doing the voices and making the music and doing everything in between. Well, and probably getting some stickers for it. we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. So yeah, I might actually, I'll probably start doing things like that for my second channel, where I just read out like the little AU stories that I have going on, because they are pretty. Some of them are pretty wild. I think the main one would probably be the like the one that would probably take the longest to make would be the main, like, because I do have like a whole fucking OC story that I'm cooking up in the background, which I will say, right, it isn't really, how do I describe it? It's meh. I'm not exactly the best. I'm a writer. You know, I do bits of writing here and there, but I wouldn't say I'm fucking good at it. You know, the teachers back in my secondary school, they used to say to me, "Wow, you're very good at your creative writing," and I'm like, "Thank you." Although in actuality, I don't feel like I am. Not to mention half of the things I say don't make bloody sense. So, uh, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do with it. I might actually make that a thing. So yeah, if people want to check that out, it's most likely going to go on my second channel, because again, I don't think I'll be able to find. I don't think it'll fit on my main channel. So I'm just gonna say that now. Blimey, we've been going for a total of an hour and 12 minutes. Nearly 13 minutes, technically speaking. An hour and 13 minutes. That is wild. But yeah, but yeah, do let me know if, you know, like I said, I think I will do it. I might do it. I am choosing, I am changing my words every 2 seconds. I'm either doing it or I say that I might do it. I'll have a think about it. Because, you know, I could get it out there. I could get it, you know, I could do that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I will say that it is pretty dark. And I think if I was to actually start out with something, I'd probably start out with the brass bolt story first. Simply because that one's the most fucking, like, it's shorter, but also it's fucking dark. And we all know me, I'm a proper advocate for horror. And shit like that. So, yeah. Not to mention, if I actually do it, I'll get to voice all the characters. So yeah, that'll be fun. I will say this: I have been told that think I have been told this before, but I have what you'd call the narrator voice. I just have the narrator voice. I've got the voice for narration. So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'll have a think about it. You know, I might actually do it. And you know, I'll probably put out a community poll. No, yeah, no, voting poll, not a community poll. It's the same bloody thing, but I'll put out like a community post being like, you know, like a voting poll being like asking if people would actually like to see it, because you know, there's not that many people that are on the stream currently. It's only 3 people, so I do want to make it more broad. Like I want to make it more like, what do you all think? Should I do it? And if you know, if the majority of people are like, yeah, then I'll do it. Although at the end of the day, I suppose it's really me what that matters in actuality, because I'm the one who's making it. So you know, if I do decide to make it, I'll make it. But yeah, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Because again, the story's already done. I just have to record the voices and edit the video and do the music and all that. I may also make the backgrounds for it as well to make it extra wacky. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but the backgrounds that I have in my... Right, so the backgrounds that I have, that you see currently, like my quote-unquote setup, it's not really a setup really if you think about it, but I designed that myself. Hence why all the lines are all jagged, because I'm not a fucking artist. It's funny though, because this side of the room that I've like drawn is the only thing that you see the most. You don't actually see the entire thing. You've actually never seen the entire room in full. Which is funny when you think about it. But yeah, yeah, no. No, you know what? I might actually commit to it. I'll actually commit to it. I might actually do it. Now, may I show you a bit in DMs once I'm done with Adobe Animate being a smartass with me? Not saying it on the chat. I mean, you can if you want. You can if you want. That's actually another thing that I do want to bring up about DMs. This is just in general. I don't know if I'm going to be able to respond to them frequently. Because I don't know, just... Because of how busy I am, chances are, because of how busy I am, I'm likely not going to, I probably am not very likely to respond because I'll be doing something. Like, I got a DM from someone yesterday being like, hey, how's it going? And I didn't respond to them. And it's not because I'm ignoring them. It's because I'm too busy. Here's what I do, right? When I see a DM, I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay, they send me a DM. Mark it as read, and I'll respond to it later. Later being a key word, because it never actually happens. But yeah, just want to bring that up, because I don't know what it, like, before, like in the past, I've been able to respond to DMs fairly quickly. You know, I've been like a fast responder, but I've just fucking kind of, you know, because of the amount of stuff that I'm doing. Like, for example, before I started the stream, I was exporting separate instruments for a project that I was working on. Which, by the way, you know what? Just quick rant about that. No, it's not a rant, because I'm not angry. It's not a rant, it's more of an info dump. Bit of an info dump about that. The project that I'm currently working on is the first time I've ever used classic video game sounds in it. Oh, I will say this. The project that... Hold on. No, it's just a WIP to keep you informed, and hopefully I won't have mental breakdown by the end of this. Yeah. I know. I just wanted to say in general, just because not in like, because I have this habit. I've started to have this thing where I'm just responding to like very few DMs now. Like in my mind, I have like a backlog of things that I like feel like that are important. If that makes sense. And I know what that makes it sound like, and it's not like that at all. But you know, like a priority list of things to respond. Like it's like a priority list. It's not. Yeah. So, what were I saying? Oh yeah, bit of an info dump, really quick. Like I said, right, I've just been for the past few days because I'm working on a project. It's like an audio drama. I'm not gonna get too much into it. That's the only thing I'm saying. But although the news of me being composer for it is actually already public. But yeah, right. So I was just making the track for Game Bot Origins, which is an audio drama I'm working on. I will say this: it is the first ever score that I've made that has video game sounds in it. Literally, okay, I have the legacy version of Devil Mask on my laptop, but I actually have like a proper chiptune tracker on my laptop, and I'm figuring out how it works. That's the only thing I'm saying about it. And oh my god, earlier I was trying to figure out how to get it working, and I eventually got it working, but holy fucking damn. I will say this though, Devil Mask, I can see why there's a lot of people that use it. It's pretty neat. I will say the interface is bloody confusing. I think I have an image of what the interface looks like. Hold on, let me have a look at my camera. I think I do have an image of it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Right. Okay. Hang on. Let me have a look at my camera. Do I have an image of the UI for Devil Mask? I'm almost certain that I do. Like I'm pretty certain that I actually do. So we're gonna see. Do I actually have it, or did I delete it? Knowing my luck, I probably deleted it. Yeah, because I'm. Well, I have images of the old Labs UI, so that's helpful. Let's just have a look. What do I where is it? I'm almost certain I do have an image of it somewhere. Wait, no, because that just jumps to aleatory, so that can't be right. Oh, well, either way, you get the point. The fucking Devil Mask GUI is fucking confusing. So instead, this is going to be really random. Where is it? I downloaded a couple of new stuff recently, right? So, where's the first one? Where is it? Ah, right. Okay. So basically, right, new stuff, right? Couple of new things actually. So, by a couple, I mean more than two. Oddly enough. So you may have seen, uh, I don't know if that's. I don't know if you can see that because of how. I don't know of how good of quality that is, but I have new strings, new solo strings. Now you're probably thinking, why? What was the point of me getting new solo strings, right? And the thing behind it is, with the free ones that come with it, that come in like for free for Music 4, they don't have a solo contrabass. And not to mention the violins in the free one sound pants. They sound god awful. So this is what I really needed to like complete my template. Yeah, like every month, like for the past few months, I've been slowly upgrading it, and I'm glad to say that I've already upgraded it, like fully. So yeah, and okay, now the next thing I've also got is, let me just get the camera tab back up again. The next thing I got was, what else did I get? There's another one that I got. Right, actually, yeah, that image will do. That image is, yeah, that image is fine. Why not? So the next thing that I actually got, when I can actually grab the image, is this. And you're probably thinking, what is this, right? So this is like a, it's a demo version, so I can't really, right, so I actually looked at like the TOS and like the end user license agreement for this. It's funny because nobody reads them. I can't actually release stuff using this because I don't actually have like a full-blown license for it. I have to buy it in order to release tracks using it, but I have been using this. And you're thinking, what is this? And this is basically like a string library, and it has like really interesting string sounds in there. Again, this is like a demo version, but the sad reality is I actually can't release anything using it. That's going off what they were saying on the email anyway. They call it a free trial, but here's the thing: it's not necessarily a trial because it lasts longer than 30 days. There's also another thing that I got. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Let me just have a look. Right, camera. Because there is another thing that I also picked up. I can't remember what it was though. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, you're probably thinking, right? From the cine strings that I showed earlier, right? You're probably thinking, how do I know how did I know what they sounded like before I actually decided to, like, basically get it, right? And here's how I know what they sound like. Do I have an image of the exact one? Or no? Okay. Well, anyway, this is the this is how I've tested it. This is how I've tested it. It's not recent, but this is how I mainly tested it. Like, look at this. So this is Museo. I've actually used a bit of it in the Second Symphony of the Nep. Fun fact. But when I used this, this is how I actually made the decision to actually get Cine Strings solo, because I've used it before. I've used it in yep, I've used it in that, like the second, well, no, not the Second Symphony of the Net, but I've actually taken it for like a ride. So yeah, as part of a free trial, which is why that's also why I got Cinepack, because yes. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things that I've also been getting, and that's my template complete. I've got everything. You know, choir, epic choir, muse choir, because that actually sounds pretty good on its own. To say it's free, it's bloody amazing. Uh, you know, we've got the guitars already, we've got other stuff. And really, to complete it, I kinda already got, like, the effects that I've made from Aleatory, so, win. Anyway, I am gonna have to end the stream because my phone is on 4%. That was quick. So, yeah. Tomorrow, I don't think there will be a music stream. There will be a stream, but it's not going to be a music stream. It's going to probably be me talking again. Simply because I don't feel like making music tomorrow. So, yeah. Watch, I'll probably end up jinxing it. So we'll see. There might be a music. Actually, no, there might be a music stream tomorrow. I'll have a think about it because I haven't really fully thought about it. But yeah, so we might actually attempt to do the whole fucking making music with Berlin Orchestra kind of thing. I might actually attempt that tomorrow because, you know, the last time was a bit of a car crash, to be honest with you, wasn't it? So I'm hoping that it's not going to be that much of a car crash this time. So yeah, we're going to end because I've been live for an hour and 33 minutes. So I do thank those who stopped by for stopping by. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. So yeah, have a good one.